Hello everybody, this is Twin Flame. How are you today? I hope your spiritual journey is going well for the awakening of your consciousness as always. Today's topic is highlighting the principle by which the alien spirit souls have their karmas dissolved. Through this message, some of you may be able to understand why you have had to live such challenging and harsh lives so far. The title of Captain Udeka's message is The Karma Dissolution of the Alien Spirit Souls. The cosmic identities of the alien spirit souls living on Earth are mostly administrators of the spiritual hierarchies of their planets, who were in charge of their planet's evolutions. The administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet plan and design the roadmap for planetary evolution and manage and operate their planets based on the planet's evolutionary roadmap. They are different from the general spirit souls belonging to their planet's spiritual hierarchy. The general spirit souls belonging to the spiritual hierarchy of a planet have their journeys in the material world for their own spiritual evolutions through the transmigration or reincarnation process. Big mistakes or blunders committed by those general spirit souls are left as their karmas after the death of their physical bodies, and their karmas can be dissolved by going through the transmigration process operated on their planet. The administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet have their spirit energy at least 5 to 30 times bigger than those of the general spirit souls, and the number and the size of their thought adjusters are at least 10 times bigger than those of the general spirit souls. Through harnessing their great spirit energy and a large number of thought adjusters filled with diverse categories, the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet can take charge of their planetary evolution. They cannot be incarnated on a planet at random like general spirit souls. In line with the roadmap for planetary evolution, they should be incarnated whenever there is an inflection point important for their planetary evolution. In this case, they are meant to be born on their planet as important figures holding the fate of the planet in their hands through a limited and numbered special transmigration process. The administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet may make karmas while playing their roles living in the material world of their planet. Such karmas cannot be dissolved on their planet, as mandated by the law of the universe. Only when there is an inflection point important for their planetary evolution, they are meant to live on their planet dressed in the physical bodies and carry out important missions. To fulfill their missions, they are supposed to be born carrying the huge energy and heavenly program through which they can perform heavy missions as game changers or civilization changers. The karmas caused by the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet are different from those by the general spirit souls. The karmas of the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet arise when the planet deviates from its evolutionary roadmap that has already been set up. Once a planet gets out of its own evolutionary path, consequent planetary contradictions will eventually lead the planet to be process of planetary destruction. Thus, the karmas caused by the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet means the downfall of the planet. From the perspective of the universe, cosmic karmas occur when a planet has its planetary evolution suspended due to the karmas of the administrators of its spiritual hierarchy, or when a planet is ruined because it gets out of its evolutionary roadmap. Due to their cosmic karmas, the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet may confront the shutdown of their planet's spiritual hierarchy or the destruction of their planet, which needs to be reset later. Such situations mean that the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of the planet are deprived of their planet, indicating that there is no place where their cosmic karmas can be dissolved any longer. The cosmic karmas built by the administrators and the chief executive administrators of the spiritual hierarchy of a planet can only be dissolved on a seed planet, such as the planet Earth. Besides, it is mandated by the law of the universe that such administrators should not be accepted by the spiritual hierarchies of neighboring planets or other planets. They can dissolve their cosmic karmas only on a seed planet like Earth. On a planet, there are spirit souls who have the potential to make cosmic karmas. The chief executive administrator of the spiritual hierarchy, the administrators of the spiritual hierarchy, and the old general spirit souls belonging to the spiritual hierarchy who have the same destiny with their planet. These spirit souls have no choice but to enter the spiritual hierarchy of a seed planet like Earth to dissolve their cosmic karmas and then to rebuild their planet later on. Especially in the case of the chief executive administrators of the spiritual hierarchies of planets, if they make cosmic karmas by themselves, they are meant to be jailed in cosmic prisons for millions of years. In cosmic prisons, they have to wait until other planets get ready to accept them or until they can be transplanted into the spiritual hierarchy of a seed planet, such as the planet Earth. In this aspect, Earth is a precious and invaluable planet chosen as the seed planet, as well as the experimental planet by the Creator to dissolve all the cosmic karmas. The planet Earth is the only place where those unsuccessful administrators of the spiritual hierarchies of numerous planets can dissolve their cosmic karmas. Also, their harsh and difficult lives filled with countless hardships on Earth would be the only way to dissolve their cosmic karmas. Thus, the above-mentioned spirit souls who made cosmic karmas have been dissolving their karmas on Earth so far through the transmigration or reincarnation process. The number of their transmigration is from about 5 to 10 rounds depending on the contents of their karmas. This is the sad destinies of the spirit souls from the alien planets. I, Captain Udeka, wish all the best for the spirit souls from the alien planets. Captain Udeka wrote. His message was translated by Twin Flame. Thank you so much for listening.